Alright, welcome. We're going to be doing the Calamity Unleashed Cosmos stage. This, of course, is the solo Cosmos stage you have to beat in order to play the co-op Cosmos stage for the raid event. I will be using a full boosted team here of Serah, Locke, and Noctis. My Serah does have perfect artifacts, so to speak. Their CP is very high. When I beat this the first time with this team, she did not. Locke is here as my healer. You do need heals to get through this and hit the HP conditional. It has a very tight score. Noctis is my primary damage dealer. They're pretty interchangeable, especially when you're looking at boosted characters. Noctis can easily be replaced with Null. Locke can easily be replaced if you have Aerith. And in that case, you can easily replace Serah with whatever you want at that point. So you have a lot of flexibility here. I am bringing a Setzer friend, just as a little insurance near the end of the fight. But you can easily use a Kestis or something else. Alright, so this is a one-way fight. And it's pretty straightforward. Anytime it's queuing up an all, it's almost certainly going to be doing an HP attack. With one exception, late in the fight, it does have a single turn where it'll do a Brave attack instead. But other than that, it's almost always going to be an HP attack. These are battery-style HP attacks or Brave plus HP attacks. He has a whole repertoire of these. So you're probably just going to need to out-heal them rather than try to counteract them in some way. The first one he's going to do is going to have some very nasty debuffs attached to it. And I don't have an answer to that with this team other than to wait for them to time out. Which is unfortunate, but it should be okay here. Alright, now, on this particular turn, ordinarily I would use a Shooting Star here to get Noctis' buff up, but it's going to get pushed off the second I do it. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and do a Brave attack. So this is the primary move it uses. As you can see, it slaps about 1,000 debuffs on you. It basically hits every one of your stats. Alright, so getting into what I'm actually going to do here. So with Locke, you have several ways of getting your sort of Mug buff up. You can do it with Mug, of course. I don't like to use Mug unless I have to. Instead, I like to use Skate Slash Plus whenever I'm able. It's just a little more efficient. Alright, so Serah's going to use a second Moonlight here just because I want to get my attack and my Brave buffs back in place. It's high turn rate, so she's going to get to use an Ultimate Arrow right away. Now, Ultimate Arrow plus Noctis' Point Blank Warp actually make this fight really go a lot faster. They both inflict 20% defense down, which stacks. So, it's actually a pretty solid repertoire of debuff in place here. Basically with Locke, anytime you have Miracle Shoes, you should probably use Miracle Shoes. Unless you're trying to set up some kind of combo. Now you may have noticed I've not used a single use of Phoenix Ray. I really want to hold on to these for later in the fight. Because if I use them right now, I know I've taken 1 HP attack, but it's going to out-heal that, and it doesn't over-heal you, right? So, in those cases, I really want to hang on to it. Now, I'm going to use a Mug here, because I'm probably going to be able to take advantage of the extra Brave. So, while this particular use of Conjure Orange is going to be less than flashy, later in the fight, if you combine Noctis' extra ability where he'll get 20% overflow with Serah's, this attack can actually do insane damage, especially during a summon. You can very easily get like 70 or 80,000 damage out of the thing, which is pretty nice. Alright, so here, as I said, if you have Miracle Shoes, use Miracle Shoes, even though my EX is up. Now, if I had Genji Glove, I would use EX right away, because you get an extra bit of attack out of it, so your EX would hit a little harder. Now, Noctis, is very important to keep that point-blank warp buff in place. So you kind of want to alternate between having one skill on a plus and one skill on basic, just in case. Alright, so that's the second time I've been hit by this. Now is a good time to drop a Phoenix Ray. And again, you want to make sure Serah refreshes her buffs. Now the next HP attack is one of the nastier ones, so it's important to sort of keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Generally, if it's targeting a single target, in this case Noctis, you don't really have to worry about it unless it's got a lot of Brave. It will HP attack and kill that person if it can, but otherwise it's just a basic single target Brave attack. So I'm going to go ahead and let it break Noctis, because it's really not going to matter. In fact, it'll allow me to break it back, which is kind of nice because Locke can take advantage of that. Because he provides an extra Brave Break bonus, so I get a very small extra battery out of it, basically. Okay, so there's only one turn left on point blank, but I have both abilities ready to use to get it back, so I'm going to go ahead and use my HP plus. Alright, so this particular ability is pretty nasty. It's going to do a lot of HP damage, and it will cleanse all of the buffs off of your team except for frame buffs. It missed Locke in this case, but it would have taken the generics, but not his framed ones. It also strips all the debuffs off of the boss. Now in this case, I want to get back to full power as quickly as possible. So I'm going to use a Moonlight on Serah rather than a Wound, because it still has the framed buff from Wound in place. Now here, I would like to use a Phoenix Ray to heal, but I'm going to do that next turn because his EX is ready. And Noctis absolutely needs to get that point-blank warp back in place, so that's what he's going to do. Alright, so Serah, being very fast, has already gotten 3 turns here. All of her debuffs are back in place. Alright, so this thing's now at full power, and it's going to go ahead and buff itself. You do want to push these off as quickly as you can. That said, I don't really have a lot that will push those things off, except for Serah's debuffs, so I won't be able to push all of them off, but I should be able to get most of them out of the way. Alright, now the next one that's going to hit is probably going to be a Brave plus HP attack. It could be one of the other ones, but I'm going to play it as though it's going to be that one, and that should allow me to avoid getting broken and taking a lot of damage. Nope, so he's doing this move again, which is awful. It's going to take some work to recover from this healing-wise, so I need to get on that. This is why you want to save these until sort of late in the fight, because if you don't, you're not going to have enough uses of it left to recover from the damage. So I'm going to start setting up for some burst damage here. Noctis needs to get the debuff on, but after that, I'm going to try and do some heavy damage. in quick succession. So that means I need Locke to use a Sneak Slash, because I need Sneak Slash Plus to get a little extra turn out of him. That also means I need to make sure I get all Serah's stuff in place. Alright, so I'm really set up for maximum burst potential here. I'm going to have Noctis use this. That's going to give him a little extra overflow. But I'm then going to have him immediately use his HP++. He'll have to use Conjure Armature on the next turn as a result. I'm also going to have Serah use her All Advance here for a little extra attack and overflow. This means Noctis has 40% overflow on everything right now. It also means that Serah can overflow on things like Ultimate Arrow, which is pretty nice. Alright, so I'm going to go into a summon at this point, because I want to try and do some heavy damage before it gets any more HP attacks off on me. All that overflow is probably going to go to waste because I think it's very unlikely I'm going to do, yeah, so, but it's still nice to have. It does give a little extra attack as well, so. Now I'm going to use a Shooting Star. Now in this case, Serah's bird attack should hit harder, so I'm going to use that. Alright, so now I'm going to try to get as many turns out of this as I can. So Noctis is going to Warp Strike. Locke is then going to follow up with his Sneak Slash Plus. Which, if I'm lucky, will steal Miracle Shoes. It did not, so I'm not going to get an extra turn out of that. Now Noctis, I can get some more turns out of. I still have one more use of this, which I'm going to pop. I'm going to go ahead and use the Shooting Star, because I'll get all three characters in the chain. Now I do still need a little more healing here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop one of my last few Phoenix Rays here. Let's check the HP conditional. I am in good shape, so now it's just a matter of trying to burn this thing down. So that was actually a sort of small misplay there. I tried to use her EX on demand. In this case, I probably should have used a Wound Plus. The turn before, I mean, because I did allow the buff to lapse. Alright, so now I'm pretty much out of firepower on Noctis, which means I'm probably going to take another HP attack here. So I have a couple of options. I can use Conjure Armature, which will overflow a bit and do some solid damage, or I can use a Shooting Star and Warp Strike to try and get an extra turn next turn, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. Now the reason I didn't swap in Setzer here is because he's going to go ahead and, if he does this move, it's a Brave attack and it's not a big deal. If he uses his HP attack, it's going to cleanse freeze off of him anyway, and therefore it's not really going to matter that I froze him, and I'll take the full damage anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and attempt to get as much firepower out of this as I can. So I didn't get an opportunity to use Locke's Steel item here. I do just want to show it to you real quick, what it does. It gravity shaves half of the target's brave and then gives it to Locke, and also can potentially give him Miracle Shoes, which means if, for example, this thing happens to break you at a bad time and has, say, 20,000 brave, Locke's going to instantly steal 10,000 of it, and then you can Miracle Shoot HP attack, and then you can do it again. I didn't need to do that this time around, but it's a nice get-out-of-jail-free card if things go a little bit awry. So as you can see, going through this fight, it's not especially complicated, but you really do need some solid heals to get through it. I think Locke is absolutely fantastic for this. He's great if you're pairing him with, say, Serah or Ramza as your support, but if you happen to have pulled on Aerith's EX, you might be better off using another battery or another damage dealer instead. Alright, well thanks for watching, and maybe I'll post another video with a completely non-boosted team here. Alright, bye.